Way International Stadium. Well, I think the location of the stadium is also something that we have to say might have caused some of the fans to stay away. Beautiful stadium, but just away from town. And it rained earlier on, so many factors indeed.
Many factors indeed. But a lot still has to be said about the dedication of some of these fans who, come rain, come shine, would always troop out to support their sides. And the team list there for Crown Football Club: in goal is Michael Uwero. We have Sean Uwero, John Fashanu, surprising name there, Babalola Ibrahim, Johnson Abiodun, Ekong Nehemiah, Yemi Adeyeye, Philip Asuru, Gabriel Ago, Kabiru Lawal, and Harrison Eugene. I think that's Philip Asukwo actually. And that's the team list, the starting lineup for Crown Football Club of Omosho. Crown, of course, playing home to Warri Wolves, and for Warri Wolves you have experienced Ambrose Vanzekin, ex-junior international, in goal. And we have Namado Goodluck, Kolibali Adama from Mali, Emmanuel Omodiagbe, Uche Osai, Azubike Gwekwe, Ebuka Oka from Basonde, Hyoso Ekigo, one of the top strikers in the league. Okoyo Michael, also another rattler in the attack. Then Ifani Okoye, very experienced side, very experienced Warri Wolf side, and indeed group photograph, of course. And it's quite interesting, really. The jerseys this team's turned out in today. Of course, the drumming has started long before now, and all is set. Crown FC in a group photograph. And I was talking about the jerseys. Now, the center referee for the day is John Charles. John Charles is the center referee. We also have Monsuru Suleiman as assistant one, Nasir Ahmed assistant two. Fourth official is Olorunde Joseph, while the match commissioner is Aduba Edo Uchenu. One of the youngest, if not the very youngest referee.
And it was during the Cooper test that took place in Abuja. One of the three referees actually. And of course, it's what his third one. And he comes from this part of Nigeria, Ilaro to be precise, this beautiful town. And may his soul rest in perfect peace.
And the Crown FC anthem, as has become usual in Nigerian football. Very healthy looking gentlemen there, and in a prayer session of their own, getting ready for action. And talk about fervent supportership. Talk about gingering your team, trying to put the spark in your team.
Nevertheless, the callers were expecting a good match. Warri Wolves, the more experienced side. You always say that when any of the older Premier League teams are playing against these new boys, Crown FC. They played very well, well enough in last week. They had a midfield, but then they couldn't get it right.
We're off on the way. With Warri Wolves taking the kickoff. And the very long one, searching. Quite a stumble there, a little bit of a stumble coming from John Fashanu. On the counter-attack now. Pace called for, but that one is lobbed into touch. Uche Osai was the man that got it away into relative safety. Temporarily though, because it's a throw-in to Crown FC. Cool-headed interchange of passes, but the ball is given away, and it's a throw-in coming the way of Warri Wolves. Modiagbe got the lone goal with which they beat Kwara United at the weekend.
Besides that, 1-1 last week in Warri Wolves, and the other one lost also last week in the first week. That's Crown FC. 1-0, and the other one lost 0-1.
First feel of the ball for Ambrose Vanzekin, ex-junior international, used to play for the Nigerian Flying Eagles. And that's a foul spotted.
Warri Wolves are looking for a break inside that, but the defense of Crown FC are really holding on tight.
The world of his own, Ambrose Vanzeki. Sometimes goalkeepers do that to inspire confidence in the back line and to tell them not to worry. In a very local parlance here, nothing spoiled. And offside, I'm sure he's been caught offside. It was looking promising for Warri Wolves and decidedly uncomfortable for Crown. It's a game that hasn't really come to life yet. It's ding-dong this way and that was a very high foot indeed. And one would have thought that perhaps the referee might just have reached for his cards, but he left his cards in the pocket. And the free kick now. Another promising move from Crown FC. They are reaching onside. And he slips. I think the pitch is rather slippery. It rained not too long ago, so perhaps that explains some of the spilling around we've been noticing in this game. And this Warri Wolves on a quick counter-attack now. That purchase was lacking. They didn't connect quite properly, and you can see Coach Ganu Salami probably thinking about what could have been. Still, it's Warri Wolves. No margin of dominance yet discernible, but it's early days yet. And we've seen only 4 minutes of action as Crown try to build again. Throw in. Wolves.
Nothing to really talk about here so far in the game. The two teams have been as casual as they could be, and I'm sure Warri Wolves wouldn't want to continue it this way. They will want to attack and get an early goal here, and that's what they are chasing.
In the end, I think it's a throw in, a quick one, very quickly taken, and in the box there, Warri Wolves really knocking on the door now. That was a well-measured pass to Ekigo Hiosu that he couldn't turn around quickly to make good use of that one. And Warri Wolves tried to relaunch an attack. A man was offside. And Crown trying to get out of that defensive cul-de-sac. They seem to have found themselves for some time now. The interchange of passes, good one from Ibrahim Babalola. But again, possession given over. Crown struggling really now, trying to keep the ball, maintain a modicum of possession. And on that occasion, they were going to launch a counter-attack. It just didn't come off. We have an injury situation here. And that's Darlington Omodiagbe.
And it's Omodiagbe went with his elbow, but then he was caught on the head by a rival elbow too. And Omodiagbe is still down there. But it's up now. Yeah, I guess it's going to continue. Fans of Crown FC, so many of them are turning out. It's not too far a distance from Ogbomoso to Ilaro.
The header connects very well, but not on target. It was not on target, but it was a good effort. Good effort from Harrison Ebune. Powerful header sending the ball away. But it was a well-floated free kick, except that the Crown defender was tight taller and was able to get his head to it first. Another diving header sending the ball away.